Welcome back to the channel, automotive enthusiasts and luxury vehicle aficionados. Today, we have some highly anticipated news coming straight out of Germany that is going to completely redefine how we look at luxury people movers. For decades, the concept of a van has been strictly utilitarian, seen primarily as a tool for tradesmen or a functional necessity for massive families. However, the premium segment has been undergoing a massive transformation, and automakers are realizing that high-net-worth individuals, VIP transport companies, and luxury fleet operators demand the absolute pinnacle of comfort without sacrificing space. Enter Mercedes Benz, a brand that has always dominated the premium van market with their legendary V-Class. But as the automotive industry pivots towards a purely electric future, Mercedes has introduced something truly groundbreaking. Just 4 short months ago, they pulled the wraps off an entirely new vehicle that they are proudly calling their first-ever Grand Limousine. I am talking, of course, about the all-new, fully electric Mercedes Benz VLE. And while the initial launch of this luxurious behemoth was impressive enough, the engineers in Stuttgart are already expanding the lineup, injecting some serious attitude and sporty aggression into what was originally a very stately and subdued design. This week, Mercedes officially announced the introduction of 2 stunning new AMG Line versions specifically tailored for the entry-level VLE 300, proving that a Grand Limousine can indeed get a little mean. Let us dive right into what these new visual packages bring to the table, because they completely transform the road presence of this massive electric vehicle. The new offerings are split into 2 distinct tiers, the AMG Line and the heavily upgraded AMG Line Plus. Both of these trims are designed to complement the existing standard and exclusive variants, bringing the total number of available configurations up to 4. If you are familiar with how Mercedes-Benz structures their passenger cars, you know that an AMG Line package is all about aggressive aerodynamics and striking visual appeal. Both of the new VLE versions share several common components that instantly set them apart from the base model.
You will immediately notice the bespoke AMG-specific body parts, which include a far more aggressive front radiator grille, fully body-colored bumpers that eliminate any cheap plastic cladding, and massive, sport-inspired air intakes that give the front fascia a genuinely intimidating scowl. Moving to the interior, both trims treat the driver and passengers to premium AMG velour floor mats, setting the tone for the luxury that awaits inside the cabin. However, this is where the similarities end and the distinct personalities of the 2 trims begin to shine. If you opt for the standard AMG line, your VLE 300 will be draped in sophisticated chrome accents. You get a beautiful, illuminated chrome frame around the radiator grille, which looks absolutely spectacular at night, alongside high-gloss aluminum details running along the belt line and the window line. To complete the exterior stance, the AMG line rides on a gorgeous set of 20-inch AMG light alloy wheels, featuring a classic 5-spoke design. When you slide into the cabin of the standard AMG line, you are greeted by an interior that perfectly balances luxury and sportiness. Mercedes has utilized intricate decorative stitching throughout the upholstery, beautifully contrasted by sleek trim elements finished in premium brushed aluminum. But what if you want your Grand Limousine to look like a stealthy, high-speed executive transport vehicle? That is exactly where the AMG Line Plus comes into play. This top-tier aesthetic package goes for a heavily darkened, menacing look that is guaranteed to turn heads. The traditional brightwork is completely stripped away, replaced by stealthy black louvers on the grille, an illuminated frame finished in dark chrome, and matching dark chrome door handles. All the exterior details that were aluminum on the standard AMG line are replaced with high-gloss black finishes. To truly fill out those massive wheel arches, the AMG Line Plus upgrades you to a staggering set of 21-inch AMG light alloy wheels in a complex 5 twin-spoke design, completely finished in black to match the sinister theme. The dark, aggressive motif seamlessly transitions into the cabin as well. The luxurious seats are adorned with striking red contrasting top stitching, and to really drive home the AMG heritage, the vehicle features vibrant red manufacturer safety belts.
The interior trim elements on the Plus model drop the aluminum in favor of a gorgeous silk matte AMG carbon fiber look, making you feel like you were sitting inside a track-ready supercar rather than an 8-passenger luxury van. Speaking of seating capacity, this latest update brings another massive piece of news for prospective buyers. Up until this week, the entry-level VLE 300 was surprisingly not available with a maximum seating configuration. Thankfully, Mercedes has rectified this, and the VLE 300 can now finally be ordered as a full 8-seater. This is an absolute game changer for large families and commercial fleet operators who need to maximize their passenger counts without stepping up to a more expensive trim level.
Furthermore, Mercedes has enriched the options list across the board. You can now equip the van with their highly popular night package for even more blacked-out aesthetic appeal. And you can specify electric premium comfort seats for the ultimate in relaxation. If you stick with the luxurious exclusive trim line, you can now add the Premium or Premium Plus packages, which unlock incredible technological marvels like a crisp head-up display, the massive dashboard-spanning MBUX superscreen, and a breathtaking sky view panoramic sunroof that floods the massive cabin with natural light. Underneath all of this newfound aggression and luxury, the mechanical foundation of the VLE 300 remains an absolute triumph of modern electric engineering. The vehicle is built upon the brand new Van Electric Architecture, or Van EA platform, which utilizes a state-of-the-art 800-volt electrical system. Housed within this highly advanced chassis is a massive 115 kilowatt-hour battery pack. In the VLE 300 configuration, this battery sends power to a single permanently excited synchronous electric motor mounted directly on the front axle. This motor produces a very healthy 272 horsepower, providing smooth, silent, and effortless acceleration that is perfectly suited for VIP transport. Even more impressive is the vehicle's incredible stamina. Mercedes-Benz proudly claims that the VLE can achieve a staggering range of up to 435 miles, or roughly 700 kilometers on a single charge.
And because it utilizes that high-end 800-volt architecture, you can plug this massive limousine into an ultra-fast DC charger and replenish half of that massive range in just 15 minutes. For those who feel that 272 horsepower is simply not enough for a vehicle of this magnitude, Mercedes has explicitly confirmed that a much more potent variant is just around the corner. Later this year, they will officially launch the VLE 400 4MATIC. This high-performance flagship will utilize the same massive battery, but it will feature a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup capable of developing a massive 416 horsepower, transforming this grand limousine into a legitimate highway missile. Now for the slightly disappointing news, depending on where you are currently watching this video. For the next year or so, this electric masterpiece is strictly reserved for the European market, where the VLE 300 is already on sale, with a starting price of roughly $74,500 at current exchange rates. Unfortunately, buyers in the lucrative Asian and North American markets are going to have to exercise some serious patience, as Mercedes-Benz has confirmed that the VLE will not cross the oceans until the year 2027. When it does finally arrive globally, the current standard length model, which measures over 209 inches long, will be joined by an even larger extended wheelbase variant, measuring nearly 216 inches, offering unparalleled interior volume. The Mercedes-Benz VLE is an absolute tour de force in the luxury EV space, completely redefining what it means to travel with a group. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe for all the latest updates on this incredible grand limousine and everything else happening in the automotive world.